So we're down to the last 8. The competition you sense rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last 4 on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now...
hits one! There it is!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Has a hit! Absolute thunderbolt! About as smooth as it gets! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bernardo Silva battles to win it back. And help's available out wide. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Salah. Oh, really good feet from him. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose! That's going to be a goal kick. Chiesa. He's still going. Where to next? Liverpool with another corner. Rodri tries to clear. Stones plays it forward. Delivers the ball. And it's Salah. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Forward it goes. And it's been taken straight back. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Gomez. A real chance to break. He's picked him out. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Mohamed Salah. Liverpool cannot keep hold of the ball. Clears it out of harm's way. Just brushed off the ball there. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Robertson, who does have an assist to his name. He hits it! Took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Chiesa with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Plays it out to the flank. Gets the better of his man. Salah. Mohamed Salah going for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Bernardo Silva. He's got options out wide. Robertson. Bernardo Silva with the slide tackle there. And out to safety. That'll be the final action of the first half. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Liverpool playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Whipped in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, that had to be more accurate. Chance, big chance! Oh, taken with style! And they've got their lead back. What about that, Jim Beglin?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Dashing forward at pace. He's made sure that that won't get through. There's a long ball. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Hoists it forward. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Manchester, see...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Just off target. Towering header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Foden certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Mohamed Salah finds himself eased off the ball. It's got through to him. He's had a shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And it's played forward. And help's available out wide. That'll be a corner.
what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. Rodri does well there, alert. Real chance! So close to drawing level.
Well, that would be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
It's come loose. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Yet another dead ball chance. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Timely intervention.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cut out in the nick of time. Hoists it forward. Has a pop! He's had a go! Goes for goal! And he comes up trumps again. Chiesa goes looking. Forward it goes. He gets past his man. Mohamed Salah. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Liverpool have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. The official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bernardo Silva. He's played him through. Goes for goal! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive... And the referee brings it to a close. Well, they've lost the home leg, so life gets a little fraught. All that's left is to win away and somehow keep the dream alive. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions. Shocking, really.
Well, all observers are agreed on this. It is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. Certainly this is a very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite a...
Has a hit! Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Alaba. Mbappe. And the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Alexander-Arnold controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
It's being played forward. Ball through needs to be good here. He gets past his man. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. There's a long ball. In once more. He'll have a go. Timely intervention. And that's been levered clear. Forward it goes. That's surely a foul, free kick. Has a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? And it's played forward. Dembele. Questions were asked. He's given the answers. So, third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Tries to stroke it through. Shoots! He's delivered all right! Madrid draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Has a goal! He's going after it. That's offside. Yes, it is. Alaba. Help's available out wide. And they've been caught. He's had a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries a shot! In it goes! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact...
Big chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. cuts it out. Mbappe. Dembele. And that's a throw. Mbappe gets it out to the wing. That's been won straight back. Played into space out wide. Up to meet it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Up for the header! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And we are up to the break.
Well, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. It's a loose ball. Dembele. He's gone for it! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete!
Paris Saint-Germain are really pouncing on any straight passes at midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
His second of the game, gets up to head it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Over to the left. Alaba. Alaba plays it forward. Vinicius Junior. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And back to base. Courtois gets it upfield. Quick ball forward. Well read, he sorted that out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. A real chance to break. Played into space out wide. Well positioned to make that interception. Alaba. It's a promising ball. Has a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Goes for it! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
He tries one! The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Brahim Diaz. That's a brilliant interception. Looks to thread it through. Looking for space out wide. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tries to get it forward quickly. Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. Hernandez does well there, alert. Alaba gets it back. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. It's got through to him. And it's got through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Looking to dink it in. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Oh, a very decent attempt. Marquinhos gets into the right position to intercept. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. The goalkeepers to claim. Looking to break out here. Fabian Ruiz. Brahim Diaz. It's a fabulous position. Shot at goal! Hoists it forward. Fabian Ruiz. And the shot! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So home advantage told. They have the win they wanted and have a useful lead to carry away. Well, hello and welcome one and all. We are just about to get going with our coverage of this quarter-final tie. The two teams, after the first leg, experiencing fortunes which are very separate each from the other. On the one hand, we have the victor. Hits one! A great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Mohamed Salah gets it back. Donnarumma gets it away. Well played, he saw that coming. Tries to get it forward quickly. Isak. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Ruben Diaz drives it forward. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Rodri concedes a free kick for that.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And that's off target.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bernardo Silva gets his foot in there. And it's Salah. Isak. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Speculative strike. Oh, it's there! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Liverpool have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Well positioned to make that interception. He's got options out wide. He's left his man.
Well, the moans and
Chance! Foden. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ruben Dias does well to read it and intercepts. Managed to get it away. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Played back in. Isak. Oh, Rilch has a hit! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's the goalkeepers to play. Hoists it forward. Mohamed Salah goes looking. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Liverpool seeking to maximise the moment. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Another corner then. And it's played forward. He gets past his man. He's gone for it. It's broken loose. Hit into the middle. Towering header! That's offside. Yes, it is. And help's available out wide. Mohamed Salah. And the ball is out of play. Across the field it goes. It's Gomez. Goes for it! The referee brings the first half to a close.
Oh, I need a moment to get my breath back here. This is brilliant. Action-packed and incident-packed. Please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. Foden.
It's a great... Oh, shooting chance! He scored!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Out to the right, gets away from his opponent. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah!
Mohamed Salah weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Liverpool are leaving men forward, threatening to break. Well, that looks a foul. Referee's given it. All the way back, and they start again. Forward it goes. Gets the better of his man. Lovely bit of skill there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Bernardo Silva. That's a decent ball. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball to square things up. Opportunity wasted.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Going through. Plays it back. Has a pop! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Looking to get within range. Has a pop!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Cuts it out. And it's played forward. Mohamed Salah provides an outlet.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
No question, that's a foul. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. There's the cross. Isak turns and goes back. Has a go! It's there! Parity restored, and the whole thing shifts once more. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. That has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Mohamed Salah not easily shrugged off the ball. Puts in a cross. Timely intervention.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Back to the keeper and go again. Away from immediate danger. Ake drives it forward. Needed a better pass there. Breaks on here. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Here we are. Isak! And that would have won it.
Isak just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Manchester have it back, and Rodri has got himself a free kick. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. And it's Salah. Ruben Dias gets into the right position to intercept. Stones. Ake needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
He's made sure that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Mohamed Salah. Done very well to intervene. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mohamed Salah, he's got away. Had a shot. There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Let's put paid to a promising move. Fosu Mensah. It's a fine run, and he's happy to keep going. So who's he picking out? Ake eases the ball away from him. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Manchester have a free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That was travelling.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Offside that time. Get a throw in. Hoists it forward. Bernardo Silva. Well read, he sorted that out. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. So, the first penalty. And he's found the net.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Mohamed Salah steps up for his penalty. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So, the second man in line. Oh, he saved it!
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
Manchester have the chance to pull away here. Terrific penalty, unsavable. And the lead is 2. Liverpool can't afford to miss another one.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
This to double their advantage. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit. And he's put them 2 in front. He cannot afford to miss. Saved it! And that's won it! Manchester through to the last 4. Just 2 more steps now. They have got a crack at it.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the excitement of a penalty shootout. They'll be absolutely delighted to have edged it their way.
Well, this is the beauty of a two-legged tie. No matter what the first leg score, it is only half-time. Having said that, there comes a point when even the most optimistic of us would have to say that there is little chance of a comeback from here. After being thoroughly deflated by their first leg performance, which was diplomatically referred to as disappointing, is there a way back into this? Well, we'll find out over the next couple of hours, but their prospects seem bleak. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
His radar picked up on that very quickly and he was first to react.
Hakimi. Dembele, chance to shoot. He's gone for it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Madrid seeking to maximise the moment. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. This could fall anywhere. Looking to break out here. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looks to dink one in. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Vinicius Junior, right towards the front men. Hoists it forward. Dembele needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Nicely measured pass. And out to safety.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, good interception. Needed a better pass there. Has a look and has a go. He's made sure that that won't get through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Dembele, and the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Tries to get it clear. Mbappe brings the ball forward, gets away from his opponents. Oh, what a ball! And a shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's Dembele. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mbappe. Just brushed off the ball there. Vinicius Junior. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. And it's Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! And that's been levered clear. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Well, Peter, it's 45 minutes to conjure something up now. They've been better than the first leg, but the pressure is really on, and they have to answer to it.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Mbappe. Mbappe! And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Vinicius Junior. And he's cut it out. And it's Dembele. And help's available out wide. Going through. Dembele. It's the throw. Alaba goes looking. Vinicius Junior gets the better of his man. A chance to play it in. Goes for it. Always going over the top.
Well, he accepted the invitation to have a pop, and that defence was confident he wouldn't succeed.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Dembele. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Paris Saint-Germain have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. And it's played forward. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Just the goalkeeper. Oh, shooting chance! Good clearance and very necessary. And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here. Brahim Diaz gets it, and now what? And the counter is on. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior! It's off target and by quite a way.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
No question, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Lovely bit of skill there. Hit into the middle. Keeper has beaten him. Has a hit! Rising over the bar.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Vinicius Junior. He's gone for it! Just couldn't stay down for him. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Vinicius Junior. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mbappe! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Mbappe cuts it out. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Dembele is onto it and can take it up. Alaba. That's it. They are out. All square here, and they are gone. The first leg deficit proved not to be recoverable, and despite a better effort here. Well, welcome to you and to our coverage of semi-final day. It has to be said, we have an atmosphere here that is really buzzing. Both teams terrifically well represented, fans hopeful, expectant. As well they might be, there is no shortage of belief on either side that it will be their team at the expense of the other, their team alone, which will be lifting the trophy come the final. Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Just this game and then the final.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
Towering header! It's on! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a...
Goes for goal! Butter, they have done it again. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. They're
shoots! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Donnarumma reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposite...
He's gone for it! And in again! And he should have made it 4.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
There's the shot! Another corner then. Just brushed off the ball there. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And the shot! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Cuts it out. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Big chance! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Bruno Fernandes. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Good take, and he's had a look. Turns and has a hit! In it goes!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's got through. Driving on, a real charge here. Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Bernardo Silva. That's not going to make it. Driving on, he could shoot here. Ball through needs to be good here. Chance! Hits one! Decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Manchester United head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we're already back underway here. Goes for it! Foden. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Oh, that's a fine challenge. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Bruno Fernandes. Hoists it high. And he's cut it out. Manchester United cannot keep hold of the ball. Could move up a gear here. Casemiro. Good idea, just poorly executed. That's a promising ball. Striding forward, facing goal. Gets into some space. In with a header! And in it goes! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Foden spreads it towards the left. And help's available out wide. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? Foden, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now. Well, this is a very real chance, and should it go in, it could be a big game changer.
He's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping, and
the finish! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Casemiro. Oh, good interception. Done very well to intervene. He'll try from distance. Well played, he saw that coming. Ruben Dias. Diogo Dalot plays it forward. Now they can break here. Chance to... has a pop! Stones gets rid without sophistication. Right through the middle. Manchester get it back again. It's a loose ball.
Manchester are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Oh, shooting chance! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Maguire with the slide tackle there. Dashing forward at pace. Now surely. Timely intervention. This could be their final throw of the dice. Desperate defending required here. Massive leap! He's gone for it! Forward it goes. Diogo Dalot. Gets it back. And that is that. Manchester United win at home. 90 minutes still to play on the road, but they have a lead to cling to. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Manchester United,
Well, welcome to you and to our coverage of semi-final day. It has to be said, we have an atmosphere here that is really buzzing. Both teams terrifically well represented, fans hopeful, expectant. As well they might be, there is no shortage of belief on either side that it will be their team at the expense of the other, their team alone, which will be lifting the trophy come the final. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And the shot! Chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. He's got away. He's gone for it. This could fall anywhere. And here's the chance to counter. It's a decent ball. And the flag has stayed down. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Hit into the middle, timely intervention. Hoists it forward. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's got the ball, he shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Now surely! Oh, nice touch. More than... Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. Great strike! And the keeper's equal to it! And it's played forward. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class range.
This has gone, presumably for offside. And he's straight offside. Hoists it forward. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets past his man. It's gone for a throw-in. It's got through. And it's half-time here. Here we are, off they go for half-time. They did indeed come in the first half. There has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Paris Saint-Germain are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. We're already back on... Header! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
It's a brilliant interception. Out to the right. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Goes for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Cuts it out. Plays it out to the wing. Over to the left. Gets away from his opponent. A chance! Has a hit! And in it goes! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Chelsea take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks. Shapes to shoot. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Chelsea making consecutive changes here. Tries a shot! Lacking in accuracy. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good idea, just poorly executed. Forward it goes. Hakimi drives it forward, hoists it forward. Pedro Neto goes for it. Oh, he's done well. Great stop. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Referee's given a throw. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Paris Saint-Germain are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Needed a better pass there. Big chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Strong punch. Got a shot away. Trying to get there. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, should have put that away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
He's gone for it! Should have equalised.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
Fabian Ruiz gets into the right position to intercept. Forward it goes. It was on the back foot. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Shot at goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Goes for it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's played forward. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Has a hit! It's anyone's, and they've been caught out. Surely this time! And that is that. Well, they've lost the home leg, so life gets a little fraught. All that's left is to win away and somehow keep the dream alive. So what do you take away from it? Well, hello and welcome to our coverage of the last of the semi-final action. It's a match in which the hosts are hoping to overturn their narrow deficit from the first leg. A first leg which was extremely tense. We have a near-on capacity crowd here who are collectively willing them to turn it round. And it is quite an atmosphere that they have created. Hugely intimidating for any opponent to walk into. Something tells me, shot a goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Gets the better of real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead!
Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just...
Bernardo Silva! There's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
That was a matter of inches.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. And maybe the target really should have been hit.
Rodri goes looking. Repelled by the keeper. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries lifting, big chance! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Oh, good interception. He's looking to get there first. Ah, he's given it away. Goalkeeper's ball. Played out to the right. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Foden. In with a header! Yes! And that gives them an overall lead. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had. Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Floats one over. It's a brilliant interception. Plays it out to the flank. Bruno Fernandes. Short shoots! Oh, it's gone in! And the scale tips in their favour. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Battles to win it back. Defenders on the approach for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
He gets past his man. Foden. Foden plays it forward. He's got options out wide. Going for goal! Parity restored, and the whole thing shifts once more. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to him.
He's gone for it! There's a goal! And that puts them back in front on aggregate. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew.
Half-time in the semi-final. Manchester come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
Well, having lost the first leg, Peter, an early goal settler was first on the menu, but there's still time to serve up the main course here.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Just too high.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Just brushed off the ball there. Over to the left. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro out to the right. Ruben Dias does well there, alert. Bruno Fernandes plays it out to the flank. Lovely bit of skill there. And the shot! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's had a shot! And that's another throw.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Diogo Dalot tries to get it forward quickly. He's got through. Shaw crosses into the area.
Better control, and he would have had a selection of options.
changes here, from both sides in fact. Okay. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Stones needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
And he's cut it out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bruno Fernandes breaks on here and helps available out wide. He's still going. Where to next? Bruno Fernandes.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's one!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still...
And a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So the lead now is 2. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Bruno Fernandes. Stones gets into the right position to intercept. Ake. Chance! It's broken loose. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And a header! Manchester are out. Manchester bow out. Outmanoeuvred in both legs, and on balance, the inferior side throughout. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, welcome to you wherever you are in the world. It is advantage to the hosts in this battle for a place in the final. Certainly in terms of scoreline and venue, everything appears to favour them. And this is a tie, despite all of that though, which is a long way yet from being decided. Welcome to everyone who has joined us for this most eagerly awaited second leg. The semi-final will be real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Listen, it's a great start, but we've seen teams surprise themselves with early goals before and sit back. They've got to avoid that.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Paris Saint-Germain have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Has a hit! And yes, it's there! They have edged ahead overall. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Pumps it into the area. Cut out in the nick of time. Chance! Can he deliver? In again. He's going after it. And that's been levered clear. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Tries to get it clear. Just brushed off the ball there. There to make a great save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Receives it in a good position. That's good defending, very good defending. Dembele. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Hakimi. And here's... It's Dembele! Has a pop! Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Paris Saint-Germain with a decent chance here, and there's little doubt about who'll take it. Looking to pull clear here. It's bounced back off the post. It's a loose ball. Chelsea are still behind as we reach out. Oh, real danger here. Just the keeper to beat. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's away. A real chance to break. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, he's put too much on it. Into the box. It's Dembele. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And the semi-final reaches halfway. Would you review the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And he's cut it out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Time and again they are repelled. Could move up a gear here.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, that's a waste. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's got options out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Paris Saint-Germain really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Forward it goes. What an adventurous run from a defender. Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out. Paris Saint-Germain have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Cuts it out, pinged forward. Caught offside that time. Has a goal! Lacking in accuracy. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Loses his balance and loses the ball. They've managed to get it away. And the finish! And here's the chance to counter. And the counter is on. Gets good distance on it. Ball is over the line. Away from immediate danger. He gets past his man.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That intervention was very necessary. And now they can launch a counter. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, great ball! Surely a shot! Big chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off. Paris Saint-Germain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And now the breakaway. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Clears it out of harm's way. Nicely measured pass. Chelsea are out. So they let it get away. The first leg advantage proved too slender, and from a position of such promise. Well, welcome everybody. You join us here for our coverage of what is set to be a truly exciting final. Formalities are underway, everybody is soaking up an energetic, highly charged atmosphere within the ground. The teams will be with us very shortly. We look forward, of course, to that special moment. In the meantime, we take in the feeling of excitement and euphoria ahead of what should be a really outstanding final. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I prefer.
And the finish! He's getting it all right!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Paris Saint-Germain are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is going for goal! Fingers on the back foot. He gets past his man. Tries a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chance! Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Paris Saint-Germain just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Got a throw in. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes eyeing that space. Little doubt, that is a foul. Helps available out wide. Gets the better of his man. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Gets good distance on it.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Hakimi gets it back. Bruno Fernandes. Gorgeous control there. Over to the left. Big chance! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. You had a lot of people worried there.
Forward it goes. Made sure that that won't get through. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Goes straight through to the keeper.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Chance! That wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that has put paid to that. Out to the left it goes. Massive leap! Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Even some of the opposing fans are... Has a pop! Another chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who...
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bruno Fernandes is in a wide position. So what next? Steered forward. Oh, that's a waste. Being played forward. Dembele.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Questions were asked. And he's given the answers. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run.
He's had a go! Oh, denied brilliantly!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That's Dembele. Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Paris Saint-Germain were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Gets into some space, and he's cut it out. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Gets away from his opponent. Clear. Keeper has beaten it away.
Manchester United are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And he's there to cut it out. Plays it out to the flank. He's in space and looking for options. Shot a goal! There's a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is quite a battle.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
And they've been caught out here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hakimi.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he's searching through. He's gone for it. Oh, that's incredible! Late It's in the day! This could well be it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
I think it's just about seeing the rest of the game out now because the crowd have gone into party mode already.
It's got through to him. Well read, he sorted that out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United are the winners. The ceremony is fitting. Their triumph has been beautiful indeed. So on to centre stage come the central characters. Well, the opening day of the season is always special. The game is back, bigger and better than ever before. And there is a definite outpouring of hope, expectation, a feel-good factor from every ground across the land. But the one standout fixture that had many rubbing their hands with glee when the list was announced, this derby on opening day. Strap in for the ride. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Still loose. He's got options out wide. Cuts it out. That'll be a throw. Goes long. And help's available out wide. And the counter is on. And the shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
Chelsea just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. And that could be trouble. Hefty challenge, but fair enough.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I've noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Shoots! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Chance! Gabriel Jesus. And that's not going to make it. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Hoists it forward. Deftly done. Has a shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's got it, and he's got time! And he's straight offside. And it's played forward. Just brushed off the ball there. And shoots! Big chance! He's gone for it! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And that has been cleared. Belts one. Has a hit. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
He's got options out wide. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal take the lead. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the...
Has a hit! Goal!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Gabriel Jesus will try from distance, and somehow it stayed out. Gabriel Jesus pings it out wide. Saka tries to get it forward quickly. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half. Hits one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Goes for goal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Chelsea were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Rice. Saka. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, he's been flattened there. And it's been taken straight back. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Forward it goes. Out to the right. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Gabriel Jesus. Going through. Oh, the ball's come. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Chelsea seeking to maximise the moment. So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. Superb! About as smooth as it gets. And the comeback is complete. And he's produced a beauty. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Chance to shoot. Corner it is.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Badiashile does well there, alert. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Arsenal get it back again. Has a pop! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you just score.
Shot a goal! Badiashile goes looking. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. He's left his man, crosses it in.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Chelsea have it back and they can go again. Out to the left it goes. Well, they can break here. He's through the middle. Gets into some space. It has got, he's had a shot! Now the breakaway.
They're playing as if
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. He's had that put on a plate. Pedro Neto. And the finish! The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Defending of the desperate variety. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal are held on the opening day. You look back on the game then, Jim.
In all honesty,
Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it have to be a cup. Going for goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Paris Saint-Germain go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Chooses to go back. Shot at goal! Arsenal disappointing in the end there. Oh, that urgency. Dembele. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Dembele. Well read, he sorted that out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Goes for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Saka with a long pass. That's been won straight back. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Fabian Ruiz plays it forward. And it's Dembele. Gabriel Jesus. Goes for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Saka gets away from... He'll have a go! Lacking in accuracy.
Arsenal have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
He's got through. That's Dembele. And the shot! And the counter is on. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Paris Saint-Germain really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Played out to the right. He's got away. Oh, he's been flattened there. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And here's Dembele. Fabian Ruiz has created 1 goal already. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Keeper has beaten it away. Has a pop! Good effort first time.
Fabian Ruiz really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
cut out in the nick of time. Half-time whistle goes. There we are, off they go for half-time. It did indeed come in the first half. There has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. How would you review the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Paris Saint-Germain come in, having established that lead. Again, where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Hits one! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pull clear here. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. He's gone for it!
Arsenal have got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
The defence can get it clear. Out to the right. Dembele, decent ball. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, he's has a pop! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
Paris Saint-Germain are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counting.
Shapes to shoot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as Tesco Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Shapes for an overhead. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's a promising ball. Good ball. Away from immediate danger. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fabian Ruiz drives it forward. Well weighted. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Decent looking ball. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out. Never mind.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Marquinhos goes up and over, knocks it away. He could be in, tries a shot! They've done it! He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Paris Saint-Germain take a two-goal lead. This has gone, that's foul.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Gets it back. Hit long and direct. Step played to a promising move. and showed him a yellow card. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Trying to get there. Going through. And he's cut it out. Fabian Ruiz. He's through. Just the keeper to beat!
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
This is quite a... And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Back into the middle. Now can he finish? Rice, and it's played forward, and it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's got options out wide. Gets the better of his man. Timely intervention. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain are off to a flyer. They have hit the ground running, and hopes for the season are high. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So a meeting of first and second. This really is about as good as it gets. What an adventurous run from a defender. No, that's too long. Forward it goes. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Dembele, he's got away. Dembele in with a header! It's come back out! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Fabian Ruiz did well there, he was onto it in a trice.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Paris Saint-Germain go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Tries to get it forward quickly. Badiashile positions himself well and cuts it out. Dembele, oh, it's Dembele. Goes for goal! He scores! And already they're looking to run away with it. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass?
Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now a chance to break. Going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's been taken straight back. Clears it out of harm's way. He hits it! Disappointing finish in the end.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Oh, it's Dembele. Well read, he sorted that out. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Chip through. Oh, good interception. Plays it out to the wing. Gets away from his opponent. Has a hit! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Fabian Ruiz, already with 2 goals under his belt. He's looked long this time. Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
He's had a goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Tries a shot! Has a hit! Dembele hits it! And more and more and more! And surely that settles it!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest...
He's gone for it! It's broken loose! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. Chelsea didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Badiashile. Swept in. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Chelsea give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's hoisted clear. Let down by a lack of accuracy. It's a shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Dembele. He's left his man. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Out of play for a goal kick. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Goes for goal! They scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
He's got through. Has a goal! In it goes! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Well, those two have a lovely understanding and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have ourselves a real game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Oh, real danger here. Hoists it forward. Hoists it forward. Cuts it out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Hernandez does well there, alert. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Dembele. And the finish!
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot of it.
Chelsea have a free kick. very decent attempt. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Breaks on here. And the defence can get it clear. Forward it goes. Can he dig out a shot? Played it short. Pedro Neto. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Has a pop! It's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! And that will be the final act. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Well, a very, very warm welcome to you on what is, of course, a truly special day in this part of the world. It is Derby Day, a rivalry so deeply entrenched into the history of sport in this land. It divides opinions, it divides families, it divides just about anything that can be divided. The game itself lasts just 90 minutes, but its repercussions can be felt for months and years ahead. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. We have already started here. Derby's always an occasion for pride and for passion, and this one no exception. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Saka. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's got through to... Has a hit! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Gabriel Jesus drives it forward. Gets the better of his man. Well played, he saw that coming.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now, can he capitalise? Has a pop! He's missed, but not by that far.
Gabriel Jesus did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
It is deadlocked. Hoists it forward. Saka provides an outlet. Oh, that's a waste. Looks to clip it forward. He's got options out wide. Gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Cuts it out. That was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rice tries lifting it over. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's an entertaining game, this. Both teams have had chances, but it is still 0-0. Well, that had to be more accurate. Played into space out wide. Big chance, corner. Forward it goes. And it's played forward, over to the left. Now a chance to break. Good idea, just poorly executed. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They've toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're already into the second period. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Now the counter. Gets it back. nicely controlled. Gets away from his opponent. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Out to the right. Deftly done. Cut out in the nick of time. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. That's offside. Yes, it is. Battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Played towards the front men. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Forward it goes. He gets past his man. Hit into the middle. Forward pass. Belts one. Good ball. Going for big chance. Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Plays it out to the wing. Just brushed off the ball there. Gabriel Jesus looking to get on the end of this. He's got through.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! He scored!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Chelsea has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target. Hoists it forward, gets it back, it's come loose.
Chelsea can afford to...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's left his man. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Out towards the flank. Can he find a finish now? Tries to get it forward quickly. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, real danger here. Corner then. Header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class range.
And here's Dembele. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Fabian Ruiz. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Fabian Ruiz is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Has a hit! Great reaction! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Rice is the guilty party there. Marquinhos hits that long. And that's been levered clear. Well positioned to make that interception. And now they can launch a counter. Rice plays it long. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Arsenal seeking to maximise the moment. This is a great chance to take a lead. Decent hit from there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for goal! Fabian Ruiz pings it out wide. Could be a chance here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Hakimi. Saka. Has gone out. Saka concedes a free kick for that. Gets it back.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Gabriel Jesus. And it's played forward. Fabian Ruiz. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. The action has already resumed here. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? It's a brilliant interception. Looking to break out here. It's a loose ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well played, he saw that coming. Marquinhos. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz spreads it towards the left. Dembele. It has got through to him. Real chance! There's a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Paris Saint-Germain has a pop! In it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
The message is clear, none shall pass. That has put a stop to that. And he's cut it out. Tries lifting it over. He's through the middle. And here's Dembele. Goalkeeper's ball. Saka. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, some tackle that. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Rice. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Referee has just said play on. Well, they can break here. And he's there to hoof it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Fabian Ruiz. Back into the middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He's found his man. Quick, and a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. And that's it. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat. Hello one and all, we are glad to have you on board for what must surely be the most unmissable game of this season. It could seal the final destination of the title. Of course there are minor conditions attached, as with all of these things. 3 points are required. Sounds very easy on paper, but it could well prove to be otherwise in reality. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. All smiles as they line up. Will it be the same after 90 minutes?
Yeah, Peter, definitely the team of the season, and it's their ability to navigate their way through key contests like this that affords them the confidence and nous in knowing that the substance within can be relied upon. They're far more likely to chalk another one up than choke. These lads have a great togetherness and spirit, and I expect to see it again.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Champions-elect, hoping to become the champions for real. Perhaps this is the day when the wait finally ends.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I've noticed that those front players has a pop! Hakimi puts it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the finish! Tries to get it clear. Fabian Ruiz did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Forward it goes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He gets past his man. Well, they could break here. Going for goal! And he's there to hoof it away. It's a brilliant interception. Paris Saint-Germain still to register a shot on target. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the right. And they've been caught. Chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And he's cut it out. Has a hit! Yes! Could that be the start of something big?
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Chelsea take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Hakimi gets into the right position to intercept.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's through, now is he in? It's loose, who's getting there? And he's going long. Has a goal! Dispatched clinically. They have grabbed themselves. The referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each. Hits one!
Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Fabian Ruiz.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Fabian Ruiz. Shot a goal!
And that would have been some goal.
Fabian Ruiz just might have got a little ahead of himself then. Maybe he had too much thinking time.
It's a loose ball. And out to safety. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Looks to clip it forward. The ball is out of play. Play for a throw. Early ball. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Down by a lack of accuracy. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Decent-looking ball. Keeps everyone guessing. And it's played forward. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And he's on his way. Oh, good. Has a hit!
Great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Marquinhos drives it forward. No, that's not the ball he wanted. He's picked him out.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's real chance! There's a goal! And they're back in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Chelsea get themselves into the lead. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here. I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about...
Goes for goal! Managed to get it away. He's gone for it! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
It's Dembele. Dembele is on his own. Can he dig out a shot? Tries a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that...
And shoots! This could fall anywhere! Hoists it forward. Real chance to break. He's got through. He's left his man. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Room for a shot. And that's it.